Hello everyone and welcome to our Q&A. We put a little Q&A on Instagram today and you have replied with loads of questions that you want answers to, haven't they? Just so many that we're going to try and get through as many as we possibly can because there's so many questions on there that you've asked over and over again.
There's one question we're dying to answer, actually, isn't there?
We are. And it's actually the most asked question. And guess what, guys? It is not, are you having any more children?
I didn't see one of them, actually.
No, I didn't actually. I didn't. So maybe you're just not even asking that question anymore. But this question is going to be a really interesting one to answer. But we're not going to answer that just yet. We're going to get
leave that one till last, actually.
So, right. Here we go. Right.
What have we got first?
So, how did Chloe tell you that she was pregnant? Well, so my phone was charging at night time and it was a Saturday night, wasn't it? And it was charging and Casper was asking to go on my phone and he was like, can I go on it? I was like, yeah, but it's just charging down there. He said, oh, Chloe's FaceTiming you. I was like, just answer it then. So anyway, he answered it. And she come on FaceTime, she was like, hi, are you alright? We were like, yeah, we're all good. And then she went and like grabbed this, like, I could see her hand like moving like this. And then all of a sudden this scam pictures came into the screen and we all just went, I went, ah! I was like, oh my God, are you pregnant? She was like, yes.
Oh, I didn't get it at first. I thought, oh, one of her friends must be pregnant or something. She's showing us a scam picture. But then it sort of, the penny dropped.
I was like, God. Oh my God. I was like screaming. It was just, oh, it was so, so lovely. Couldn't actually believe it because we didn't think that Chloe was going to have a baby for, well, ages, did we?
No, not at all.
So it kind of came out of the blue a lot. She kept it very, very quiet, but it was lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah, and she is so, so happy.
She's really, well, they're both really, really excited. She gets to find out what she's having, I think, towards the end of next month.
I think so, yeah.
Very excited! But yeah, loads of questions like that, asking about Chloe, and congratulations, which is lovely. I'm sure she will, you know, love those congratulations. Yeah. Well, this was another really much wanted, well, much asked question that people want to know the answer to. Do we have any holidays booked or planned for this year? The answer is...
No.
No.
Not at all. Like you were saying, we can't really book anything this year. We've got a lot of commitments this year.
With work and stuff.
Yeah, and stuff we want to get on with. So we daren't really book anything. We definitely want to get one in October. So we're sort of thinking Florida in October time. But until then, nothing booked.
We've got nothing booked, just because we do have so many work commitments and stuff throughout the year up until kind of probably October time that we just don't book anything. So that's why we've not booked anything. We'll probably like get maybe a weekend away.
Yeah, I think it would be one of them ones where I haven't got anything on for a few weeks. Let's quickly grab a holiday, but it will be just a last minute thing to happen.
But no, we've not got anything booked, which is really, I'm itching to get Florida booked for October time, which was another question. Actually, I'm going into another one that people were asking was, will we be going back to Florida?
Yes, hopefully this year.
Hopefully in October time. Fingers crossed we get to do that, But yeah, and then we're going to go into another question that somebody asked, which was, what is your favourite thing to do in Florida? I know what mine is.
Go on.
Mine was 100% hands down Discovery Cove. We loved that day. It was amazing.
It was good. Yeah, I probably agree with you actually. Just swimming with all the fish and everything.
Yeah.
Just
we didn't even do swimming with the dolphins or anything, did we? We literally just went and we did where you can swim with like stingrays and all of the fish.
Everything, yeah. And even the kids were in there, they loved it. I thought they'd be, I'm not getting in, I don't want to do that.
And we actually said to them, didn't we, what was your favourite day out of the whole of the Florida trip? And every one of them pretty much said Discovery Cove.
Yeah,
so if you're going to Florida, planning Florida, definitely book that because it was really good.
It's really good actually because you pay to get in as usual, but all your drinks and I think all your food's all included for the whole day, so there's no having to go and find snack bars and things like that to feed the kids through the day when you're in the theme parks like you do. It's just all there.
It's all included in it, and plus if you get the Discovery Cove ticket, you can also get, I think it was Busch Gardens and Aquatica as well.
Oh, I can't remember.
There was 2. It was basically like a 3-park thing that you can get, which was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, Discovery Cove, I have no idea. Let's turn up.
But it was, I'm pretty sure it was. And if you remember, if anybody watched our Florida vlogs, Aquatica was where I forgot the tickets.
Oh yeah, we had to go back.
I forget that one. But yeah, Discovery Cove, hands down, the best part of Florida, I think.
That place.
Oh, and also Chocolate Emporium in Universal. If you go in there, you've got to do Chocolate Emporium because that was really good.
Well, it's not actually in Universal, it's outside of it.
Yeah, it's just
Anyone
outside
can go
of it, but it was good. So we had a question from, I think it's Amy. She said, is Max at a different school to the other secondary age children? This is an interesting one, like, because when we were putting Max's secondary school application in, I did not want him to go to a mainstream school. I was pretty adamant that I didn't want him to go to one, mainly because it's so busy, full, isn't it, that I didn't want him to get kind of lost in the system. And I was really worried and scared of how Max would deal with being in such a massive school.
He doesn't really like crowds.
No.
And he's quite happy just to stay in the house. He doesn't really like going out so much. When you get him out, he really loves it. Much as it's just to get him out. This when he was at primary school, to get him out of the house was hard work. And that was sort of the worry when he's going to a school with, I don't know, 1,000 kids or however many he's there. It'd be too much for him and he wouldn't like it. But you know what? So we wanted him to go to a specialist school, didn't we?
Yeah.
And his primary school said, you know, he doesn't honestly, they thought he would fit in well at just a normal secondary school. And you know what? Since he's gone, he's absolutely loved it. Loves it.
It was the best decision ever to put him into a mainstream school because he really has thrived there. He's been best friends with his friend Jay since he pretty much went to school, wasn't he?
Yeah, a couple of days in.
And they just click. I mean, they're so similar, aren't they?
He does the after school clubs, anything that he can do.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get to see Jay on the programme. I think it's in the next few episodes.
Yeah,
you'll get to see him. And him and Jay together. But honestly, it was the best decision that we made was to put him into a mainstream school. But for anybody that has an autistic child, you'll totally get that the worry of putting them into a mainstream school when they've been in primary school. It's such a massive thing, isn't it?
Big leap, isn't it?
It really is, and you wonder and you worry so much how they're gonna cope and deal with that situation, don't you? But for Max, it has been the best decision to put him into a mainstream rather than putting him into a different one.
He's better at secondary school than what he was at primary school.
100%. He loves it. He loves, you know, the science clubs that he can go to after school, maths and just all of it. He loves it, doesn't he?
Absolutely loves it.
He's really, really enjoying it, which is brilliant. So, Rosie said, what is the symbolism behind your beautiful hand tattoos that the girls and Sue have? So I've only got this hand tattoo, the girls don't have it. I think Sophie's got a different one, something similar to like what I've got on my hand here. But this tattoo here, I don't know if you can see that, is Alfie's handprints. Basically when we lost Alfie, we had his hand and footprints done, and we obviously have them, and I had them put, his handprints I had put on my hand because I always wanted him to be holding my hand, and his footprints I have on my foot with Alfie Thomas Radford, and it's got his date of birth because I always just wanted him to be walking with me as well. So that is symbolism for my tattoos. I love them. I sometimes just sit there just looking at them. I really do love them. He had a very distinctive kind of thumbprint, didn't he?
Yeah, it came out really well, didn't it?
Yeah. In fact, I remember when the midwife, did his handprint, she said that his little handprints have come out absolutely perfect, and I love them. I could really do with maybe having them redone again.
Brightening up a bit,
I think really, but my foot one I definitely won't do because that's so painful. But yeah, I love them. I just love to be able to just sit there and just look at them constantly, really, if I want to. Yeah, so that is what they are.
and I don't have a single tattoo.
You don't. You were gonna, weren't you? Get his little
but I couldn't
heartbeat
decide
thing.
what to pick. Still thinking.
So maybe no, we'll get one in the future, but doubt it.
No.
Are you a wimp for that now?
Probably, I'm too wimpy.
Honestly, my foot tattoo was so painful. Do you remember when I had that done? I was like,
Oh,
I nearly had to get her to stop like halfway through because I just couldn't take the pain. Worse than childbirth.
Yeah. Right, what's this one? How is Tilly getting on? We always look out for her at Alder Hay.
And that's from Donna.
Not
great.
She's all right, but she does get quite a bit of pain in her leg, and also what she does say is her knee. She describes it kicks back. So to me, it's like locks out, and she says that's happening more and more often, which she's sort of saying about 10 times a day. That's doing it. So she's walking along, all of a sudden it'll just go jogs right back, and that hurts. Her opposite hip, that gives her pain.
Yeah, because it's quite a big difference now,
yeah, because obviously that side of the hip, it's coming out of the socket because she's sort of leaning, so it's not in. Well, that's what, you know, it sort of feels like it's happening to anyway. But she was doing okay, but then probably, 6 months ago, if that...
No, it wasn't that, it was just before Christmas.
Alright, a couple of months ago, she was walking home on her own from high school, and a couple of boys just pushed her over and pushed her into a bush or something. And since then, it's been giving her more grief, I reckon.
She was fine when it happened. She come home and I was like, oh my God, are you okay? She was like, no, it's all right, it doesn't hurt, I'm all right. And then kind of, what would you say, probably about 5-6 days later, she kept complaining that it was like really hurting her. And I was like, where's it hurting? She said, at the back of my leg. And we think, I mean, obviously we're not certain, but we think it's got something to do with her being pushed over, because she fell, she proper fell, didn't she, when they pushed her over. And since then, she's just not really been right, has she?
No.
We're waiting for her to have another appointment at Alder Hay, which should be coming through fairly soon, shouldn't it?
Yeah. I think short term she's going to have like an orthopaedic shoe, so just to level her hips up, level her height on the legs. And then it's up to Tilly at the end of the day, but Sue and I both think she does need another operation. We think she should have it, but it's up to Tilly.
But Tilly has been saying recently, oh, when I have the next operation, this, that and the other. So we're kind of like, I think she's coming around to having the operation, which the next appointment that she has, hopefully March time maybe, she'll have to make that decision for him to be able to book the operation, won't she?
So the thing with this one, when she had the frame, the exterior frame fitted, she had to have that done because she was, you know, there's only little people. Now she's grown, and there's like a new, we're waffling on here, but there's a new thing, I don't know what it's called, when it stretches the leg, it's inside the leg. So it's fitted underneath the muscles onto the bone. And
it's by magnets.
And it's like a remote control. Whereas each day I had to turn 8 different, what do you call them, like pin sites.
Yeah.
They stretch the leg.
It's quite complicated, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 8 of them I had to turn.
All of the numbers on each pin site have all got to match up.
Yeah, they all have to be turned different amounts of times and things like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that, the one, hopefully if her bone's big enough, she can have it fitted to a bone, and it's all done by a remote. You just touch this thing on a leg, and it sends it, and it all moves inside the leg. It's all done remotely, which I think she's sort of, if she can have that, I think she'll be definitely up for it. She just doesn't like the external fixator because it's scary to look at.
The pin sites were really bad, weren't they?
Yeah, and the pin site cleaning was horrendous.
It was really bad, and to be honest, I can totally get why she would not want that. It was really bad, wasn't it?
She hated it, absolutely. She'd scream and cry when she had to go and have it, you know, redressed and cleaned.
But I do feel like if they can do it inside, it should be much better. So fingers are crossed that they'll be able to do that. They're going to do more tests on her when she goes for her next appointment, see if that's possible, and then she'll have to make a decision.
Measure something in her wrist or a hand?
Wrist, yeah, a wrist.
Yeah.
So we don't really know yet. We're going to have to wait for another appointment in March. I think it'll be March time. It's around about kind of now, isn't it? So then we'll let you know. But I think she's coming around to the idea of actually having the operation done, because I think she's realised that she's had another growth spurt since we've been there, and the difference between her legs and her hip is it's
more now than what it was before she had the operation.
So she does definitely, you know, she needs it, doesn't she, really? So hopefully, fingers crossed, she will have it done.
Yep.
So Charlie has said, will Millie be moving out soon, or is she happy where she is after trying to live alone? Well, yes, Millie will be moving out. She has a house. She's just got a house, which won't be ready until kind of mid-March time. But yeah, she will be moving out, which she's very excited about. We've been kind of looking at sofas and like different kind of things, furnishings and stuff like that, which she's really, really excited about. Yeah. So new chapter for like Millie.
The house is going to be so much quieter without Millie and Ophelia.
Yeah.
Well, they're both noisy, to be honest. Millie especially. Sorry, Millie, but you are noisy.
But bless her, Heidi's going to so miss Ophelia through the day, because the pair of them are like partners in crime. Honestly, they're so funny. Like if Ophelia's doing something naughty, Heidi will go, no, Ophelia.
Oh no, then you walk in the kitchen. They both open the fridge door. Now they can open the fridge doors.
No. Heidi can open the fridge door, right? And now she's got Ophelia in there to try and help her.
The stuff.
So today I come back with some shopping, put it in the fridge. Heidi must have noticed what I got. She loves the little chocolate Nesquik bars. She grabbed them out of the shopping bag before I could even put them in the fridge, right? Took them in the living room. I don't even know where they went. I can't find them.
I know she had one.
Anyway, I put the rest of them in the fridge, and then Ophelia had gone for a nap and Heidi was up. And then when Ophelia come up the stairs, she woke up, Heidi was like, Fia! She went to the fridge, opened the fridge door, and she was like, look! Because the pair of them love it. Honestly, they're absolutely
so funny,
hilarious together. They're just
absolutely
so
lovely.
funny.
They're always giving hugs and kisses, aren't they? Hugging her.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes Ophelia's like, go away.
Go away, not enough.
But yeah, so I think she's going to really, she's going to miss her, isn't she? I mean, obviously Millie will be around all the time anyway, but I think she will miss her, won't she?
Definitely.
It's so cute how she goes, Fia, doesn't she? Really, really sweet. Can you see the pie company employ more people as it's getting bigger?
Yes, I guess the answer is to that. Obviously, Chloe is now going to be leaving us in, I'm not sure, maybe June, July, perhaps, somewhere around there. So we do need to find somebody to replace her. Now, we're not sure whether they're going to replace Chloe with a like-for-like, or we're going to move Luke from the packing side, train Luke up whilst Chloe's still here, move him from the packing side over to the production side with us, and then get somebody else in new to do the packing. Don't know yet, but we will be looking for somebody.
I think either way you look at it, it's getting busier and busier, that we are thinking we are definitely going to have to employ more people anyway, because it is getting
it's not
busier.
only just we need to employ somebody else, we also need to upgrade some of the equipment as well. We need we need bigger cooking, like a brat pan it's called. We need a bigger one of them.
You'll get to probably see this on the programme, won't they? We're not going to give too much away, but basically we are going to have to definitely upgrade a lot of things to cover what we are going to be doing, but we can't really tell you what that is because we don't want to
spoiler alert. Yeah.
But yeah, you're definitely going to have to.
Because there's no more Radfords at the minute that really want to come work. And James is at college. Sophie's got her own career. She now got her own cleaning company. Ellie's at college doing her thing. Amy's at school. Although Amy helps out on a Saturday. She goes in and works on a Saturday. But yeah, we've run out of Radfords at the minute.
We have, so we're definitely going to have to employ more people, aren't we? Although, I mean, Heidi could start nursery when she's 2.
I thought you were going to say Heidi could start work then.
No, she could start nursery when she's 2 because obviously Archie and Bonnie are in nursery 3 days a week. And so I could really put Heidi into nursery come at April time, so that I could work with, but I don't know if I want to do
but then we've got school holidays, it don't work out sometimes, does it?
But because obviously Heidi's the last as well, I don't really want to be putting her into nursery when she's 2. I'm thinking, obviously when she's 3, I will put her into nursery, because this is another question that people have asked. Will I go and work in the pie shop? Definitely. When Heidi's in nursery, and obviously school, then I will be back at work, but until then I think you're just going to have to employ more people.
I think so.
Nothing else you can do.
Yeah, it helps.
Helen has said, do you get on well with your neighbours?
Yeah, definitely. We've got behind us in the little flat. We've got a really lovely old guy. He's so nice.
He's lovely.
If you go out and he's going out into his car, you just stand there for ages, just chatting away, doesn't
yeah,
he?
He's so lovely. He comes up for pies all the time. He's really lovely. And then next door, which is the house that's joined onto ours, is
Hang on a sec. That answers somebody else's question. No, some people think it's all our house. It's a semi-detached, it's outside, and obviously next door neighbours. So no, we've got half of what you see on the huge house.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you're looking at it, the left-hand side is flats, and everybody that's in there are lovely, aren't they? We've got an oldish couple that's downstairs.
A young...
a fella that's
about your age,
about mine and Noel's age, he's lovely.
Yeah.
And then there's a younger girl.
Younger lad on the top, a younger lad just below.
Yeah, so they are. Yeah. They're all really lovely, and we get on really well with them.
And we always say to them, look, if you ever hear us being a bit noisy or anything next door, let us know. We never hear a thing.
Is that we never
Every
hear
one
anything?
of them say, we'd never hear you. Never hear a thing.
Yeah. Which is
good. Amazing.
They must have good soundproofing. But no, to be fair, they're not really noisy.
No, we never hear anyone else.
We don't hear them either. So it's good, isn't it? But yeah, we do. We get on well with them. Right, so Libby has said, best pram to buy as a first-time mum. I also have loads of messages like, what is your go-to best baby product ever? I suppose I should do a video on that because I have so many that I absolutely loved. Anyway, best pram to buy as a first-time mum, 100%, and a lot of our kids will agree with this, especially the older ones, Luke and like Chloe and stuff.
Are you going to say egg?
I am.
I'm
definitely going to say egg. Just because it is so, it's a lovely pram. It's so easy to push, it's so light, and it's lovely. That has been my most favourite pram ever.
I must have had the same. I mean, not into prams really, but out of all of them we've had, that's been my favourite.
I do love it.
Dead easy to push, dead light, quick and easy to put down. No, we're not sponsored by egg. But it is really
no, it is. Brilliant. It's really good. However, though, right, if you're having twins or if you've got like an older child and then you're having a baby, not an older child, but like 2 maybe, definitely the donkey. 100% the donkey. I love that pram, didn't I?
Yeah, I didn't like
as
that
well.
one.
Noel didn't really like it because obviously it's side by side. It's very different to the egg. But I would say definitely if you've got an older child and you want in a double. 100% the donkey.
Donkey.
Yeah, I like that one.
I wonder why they call it a donkey.
Don't know.
No.
Maybe donkey could answer that one. I don't know, but yeah, definitely first time mum pram. I would say egg. So this was another one that was asked a lot, and I think it's been asked a lot because of the programme.
Got a few people confused.
And when obviously Sally Lindsay is saying that we have 11 grandchildren, loads of people have been like, well, how?
Where they'll come from all of a sudden.
So basically, we do have 7 grandchildren, but Chris also has 4 stepchildren, so they're obviously in the total. You can't leave them out at all, can you? They are family. So we have 11 grandchildren, so that's why
at the minute, 11.
Yeah. But obviously, there's going to be more this year.
Definitely.
Can't wait. Very exciting times.
Do you edit your YouTube videos or do you have an editor? Yeah, we have somebody that edits our videos for us. We do occasionally still try and edit some ourselves, but we're just flat out busy,
so busy,
constantly
busy.
busy.
Don't get time, do we?
Don't get time. So somebody else does it for us, to be honest.
It's either kind of that, isn't it, or we wouldn't be able to do them because we just are too busy. We'd film them, but then we would never get a chance to edit them.
No, we'd never get a chance to edit, which we found that's sometimes what happened, wasn't it? We're videoing stuff. And then
they're not getting a chance to
No, they
edit
weren't getting out. Then by the time you'd be watching, you think, well, hang on, that was like 3 months ago. What are they putting this out now for?
Yeah.
So that, thankfully now we have somebody that does the editing for us, which is just brilliant.
It's good, isn't it? It's life-changing.
Yeah. Because sometimes you get to like 9 o'clock at night and be, oh God, I need to edit that video. Yeah. And then you get everything else, you download from your camera to the laptop, and that can take ages sometimes, because I don't know if I was doing it right or wrong. And then you start editing, and then you'd be 10 o'clock, you're still knackered, and you think, oh, I can't
I
be
don't
bothered.
think I mean, obviously people that do YouTube and stuff will realise the amount of time that goes into doing it, but there is a lot of time and effort that goes into, like, you know, filming videos, downloading everything, editing it all, isn't it? It's really time consuming, isn't it? The whole social media thing is quite time consuming, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So we're really lucky that we do have somebody that does that for us now, which is good.
Thankfully.
So,
You're laughing now.
Because this is actually quite funny. So somebody has said, how tall is Noel?
6'3".
No, he's definitely not that.
No, nowhere near. So I am 5'7", and it's funny that because when at Christmas time I sort of don't know how, but I seen how tall we all were, and I thought, well, I'm only 5'6". Anyway, so we measured me again, 5'7". So I was well happy with that. I was well pleased.
You're supposed to shrink when you get older.
Yeah, I know. But I'm getting taller. 5'7".
Anyway.
Hang on now, never mind that. How tall are you, Sue?
I was just getting on to that. So how tall does everybody think I am? Comment down below.
Yeah, we'll answer that one another time.
No, we'll answer it.
You can answer it now?
Answer it now.
Go on then.
So how tall do you think I am, guys? Like 4 foot something or 5 foot something? I am exactly... Dun dun dun!
5 foot.
5 foot. Exactly 5 foot. It's so funny, right? Because whenever you meet anybody out on the street or wherever, they're like, oh, you definitely look smaller than you do on TV. I'm like...
Yeah, oh, I thought you were both taller than you, don't they? Yeah. Just think though, right, when you're like 80, you're going to be about 4'9". You'll be able to walk under this worktop.
Shut up! No, I won't. But anyway, yeah, I'm 5 foot, and I'm proud of that.
You look like
I like being small anyway. You're sleeping on the sofa tonight. So this is a funny one as well, right?
Can't see, I've got my glasses on.
He's not got his glasses on. Well, so this is a good one actually. This is interesting, Noel. What are you going to say to this one?
I know.
So, we had quite a few messages asking this.
Right.
And I think we should do like a little poll. No, you're not looking. You're not looking. Basically, loads of people have said, are you going to buy a motorhome?
No, we're not.
I think we should do like a little poll on Instagram, right? In fact, we'll do a vlog and we'll let Instagram decide whether we get a motorhome or not.
No, Instagram can decide whether we should get one or not, but we just won't anyway.
No, we should. We should. I'm trying to convince him that it would be a really good
Yeah, but you
idea.
show me his
I
pictures,
keep
these
sending
big
him all
lavish
these
ones,
pictures.
right? And I'm thinking, alright then, if you really want a camper van, how about I turn up home with something that was like 1,500 quid and, you know...
No,
I'm not going in that, she says.
No, but I want something. You know, you want something a little bit more with like luxury though, don't you?
Do you?
Yeah. But it's so funny, right? I keep sending him all of these like little like links to motorhomes, camper vans, whatever. During the day.
Yeah, but when I
it's
get
like,
this text, I think, oh, what? She sent me a link to my freaking motorhome. I'm busy. Why are you sending me pictures of motorhomes for?
Just think you might like to just have a look at it and just be like, yeah, convert it to like, yeah, we'll get one.
Not happening.
We will. Don't you think?
No, maybe one day, not this year. Too much on.
No, I think...
We can't go on holiday, we've got too much on, so there's no point buying a motorhome that we can't use.
He tried to talk himself out of it,
I don't need
guys.
to talk myself out of it.
You are doing that.
Talking you out of it.
You're definitely talking yourself out of it.
No, I'm talking you out of it.
He's not talking me out of it. I really want one.
We went for a walk the other week. I stopped us to get some petrol at a petrol station. It also happens to sell motorhomes. So I'd stop there stupidly to get my petrol. Sue parks up next to the motorhome and she's there, pay for petrol, start driving, and she's going, look at this one. Ellie's
going out the window. Hi.
Ellie's the same. Ellie's in my team, don't want a motorhome.
Yeah, but everybody else went, oh, and Archie, every single day, when are we getting a motorhome?
Now, first thing is, when are we getting a minibus? When are we getting a minibus? We've got a minibus now, Archie. Right, when we get a motorhome? When we get a motorhome? Oh, dear.
We definitely should do it.
Right, okay, whatever.
You totally pied me on that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
When I said to you, come on, let's have a look at these motorhomes.
No, I never said, let's have a look.
No, I said to you, let's have a look. Pull over. We were already there.
Oh, is that what you said? I thought you were
Yeah.
just pointing at them.
No.
Oh well, never mind.
So this was and I'm not joking when I say the most asked question, wasn't it?
In different
Every
formats,
other,
definitely.
question was kind of this, along with this other one, wasn't it? So anyway, I'm going to let Noel answer this because this is like your baby, isn't it?
Well, it's not really. It's our.
But it is.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's something that we have wanted to do for so long. But I've always been kind of like, oh, I don't know if I could like do that. Anyway.
Right. Well, the question is, are you moving home this year, or would you ever think about building your own house? Well, right. We are trying our best to find a plot so we can build our own house. We have found 4 so far. 3 of them are sold, and the other one we find out on Monday. Is that one sold?
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
So fingers crossed, because obviously we want to find somewhere that's already got planning permission, but it's got to be. Well, we're only ever going to build this one house, aren't we? So it's got to be right. We want somewhere that's got a lot of, not a lot of land, but
enough land
for us.
To be able to
We want about an acre, because we want to build a biggish house for us all, but we also want to be plenty of area where the kids can get out and play and stuff like that. And
animals.
And animals, yeah.
Which is another question.
So we found a few places, but yeah, straight away they are gone.
They just seem to get sold like that, don't
if
they?
anyone knows somewhere
within half an hour,
like half an hour, 40
side.
minutes of around Morecambe area, Morecambe, Lancaster, that you're selling a plot of land,
let us know,
please.
It's so hard to find land that's available
Nowhere.
and in the right location of where you want it. And these plots that we found were in the perfect locations of where we want it to be super private, out in the middle of nowhere, and they've gone.
Oh, gone.
Absolutely gutted, aren't we?
Yeah.
But hopefully.
The one we looked at yesterday was just brilliant.
Perfect,
because not the one that sold was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because it had permission for 3 4-bedroom houses on it, and I was like, talking to the architect, he seems to think, yeah, it's fine, that's good. You should be able to change it
into
just one house. So that's the idea. We're looking for somewhere that's got permission for whatever on it at the minute. We can hopefully change it. But it does need to be a big plot, because obviously we need to build a big house.
Because we want the kids to have their own space, and like it needs to be bigger, doesn't it? Basically, we've grown out of this house, haven't we?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to build anything with 14 bedrooms, anything like that. Minimum of 10, hopefully 12.
That will just be a lot bigger bedrooms for
and
what we want.
Play areas, games room, things like that.
We've also looked at like buying somewhere else, which isn't off the cards completely. But it's not going to be. But the places that we found are not what we want. They're not what we want, are they? We want somewhere that has quite a bit of land and quite a lot of bedrooms, which is not really.
Or like a small, not a smallish, like a 5-bedroom house. It's on a big plot, then we can extend, make it even bigger. But it's just fine. It's like those rare as hen's teeth at the minute. They really are. Just can't find anything. And I just sit there. Come home from work, have tea, get kids to bed and everything. I'm just sitting there looking. And
there's just nothing. There. But the estate agent said yesterday on the phone that they're just so rare. When they come up, they just get sold instantly. So it's just finding somewhere, isn't it? Which might be a bit of a problem. We might end up having to just buy somewhere else and then.
Yeah, if we can't find the plot, I think that's what we'll end up doing. Just finding a house that we can either flatten and start again, or just extend.
But we are definitely, hopefully, this year we will be doing that, won't we?
Yeah, that's the aim of this year, to get that. We'll get the ball rolling for sure.
Yeah. Get a plot of land bought, and then get building on it.
Get the house going.
But it's very exciting. We're going to get like a little, a big board that we can put like our wish list is.
Yeah. We were talking to the architect the other day, and he just said, start getting you called it your wish list, things you'd love to be in the house or things like that. Then you can work around it, obviously. So we're going to get like a little mood board together and a folder of staircases, what windows look like, what you want the rooms to look like, how you want it set out, and everything like that. So, which is really exciting. That's fun.
But obviously, you guys will be coming along with us. So hopefully, fingers very tightly crossed that we can actually find a plot of land that we really like in the right location and that we can buy.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, you can go and buy a field. There's plenty of fields for sale.
But they've not
obviously,
got permission of them.
No, and then you can buy a field, and then find you could 5 years down the line, you're still fighting to get permission to put a house on it. So anyway.
Yeah, but that's where we're at with that, because we've had so many messages about, haven't we? Will you ever build your own house, and are you moving? So I hope that answers your questions, because 100% yes. This year we are going to make that happen, aren't we?
Definitely.
Anyway, I think that is pretty much it for tonight's Q&A, but we've got loads more questions that we should really answer, so maybe we'll do another one. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed watching this, and we will be back again really soon.
Okay, yeah.
Bye
okay,
for
guys.
now.
Bye for now.